Hello and welcome to the FS19 map first look. So I haven't done one of these for a little while on a map that's not on the in-game mod hub, so I thought we'd have a look at this one. So I found this on Forbidden Mods. It's based on a real area in central Spain, which is another oddball because we haven't really had any maps from this area that I've seen in 19. So I thought it might be worth looking at. It's another nice small equipment map as well. So we could take a quick look around here. I will say that the borders lead a lot to be desired, but it's really nice nonetheless. So let's get this up. Bear in mind I'm using some custom textures as well on my game, so that may affect things. Can't just swap them in and out, unfortunately. So we'll get our little map up. You see just where we are at the moment on there. We're in the shop, which is just the basic in-game one. Some nice small fields there. Bear in mind that's probably down to my density mod there as to why the FPS got hit. So this is one of the yards we've got here for pigs and cows. Uses the in-game ones. It does come as a zip folder, this map, with some other buildings to come into it, which we've got in here, which seem to suit the map. I haven't seen anything floating when I had a quick run around to see if this was worth looking at. But as I say, it's just the boundary. You can see, just needs a little bit of work on it. Just make a change, look at a small map. So I thought we'd come on to this one. But it will really suit people who like using the smaller machinery. So I'll head down this way. Give you an idea of the size of some of the fields on here. I think the best term would be small. So you want to use little combines and that sort of thing. This is fine. If you like using the big Ideal and the big Lexion, well, probably not the best map for you. And see, just we look out over there, it does look rather nice. So this is our main farmyard we're now coming up to. I know I usually leave this till last on the first look, but it'll work better doing it whilst we're here this time. So there's the map's name as well. So you get a nice big grain silo with this. I think I installed all the required mods. Uses in-game workshop, that sort of thing in this yard. So there's nothing wrong with that. We've got the little one-way plough, Amazon drill and small row cultivator. Coming into the shed, got not one but two combines, two trailers, 7210 Magnum, the Fiat, small Fiat, and the Fendt 515. So give us a nice little bit of machinery there. So these are crop textures which I've got in, which if you've been following the channel you'll see I showed people how to install them the other day. So not ones which come on the map as standard. We'll have a look around and see what we can find on here. Trying to find a way to the sell points will be the good one. All dirt tracks. I've got traffic turned on, so we'll soon find out if there is any or not. But thus far I haven't found any while I've been wandering around on here. You can see the layout now. Nice twisty little roads. Quite easy to get yourself in a muddle on these roads, I imagine, with bigger stuff. So again, we can see field sizes over there, how they're laid out, whilst trying not to crash the Land Rover. We do own the outside of the map on here. So heading up towards what's showing as a sell point on the map. Heading over here, we have animal dealers. What looks to be a forage sell point. And grain sell point as well. All using the generic in-game bits and pieces. So the barrows are slightly floating there, but it's at a sell point, so you won't probably notice that very much. We can't really get the map any further that way, so we'll head down this way now. I'll pop a link into this map in the description. It's off a bit of mods, so hopefully I've used the original link as I normally would do. There are one or two bigger fields on here. Certainly got a river down here. You see sort of bigger fields, but you've got lots of trees dotted in around them. But FPS wise, it is fairly static on here. The only time it's played up has been around crops where I've been messing around with things. So it does look really nice as we come around here. Challenge your driving skills as well. So now it's taking a hit because that's kind of where I've been interfering with it. So if we look away from it, it's fine again. So it's my density of that and modded textures in there. So if we're sitting here, we now turn, always do this wrong, go that way, should have the other sell points here. Duplicates ourselves. So standard buildings again. Got a wood yard here. What looks to be another forage point. More barn space if we want to use some up this way. First time I've actually seen the stubble texture used on these straw points there. Certainly an interesting map and how it's laid out. So field 36, which we own there, is the hull of the outside of the map. So the creator has done that. So certainly a good one for interesting field shapes, as you've probably noticed in the PDA at the corner there. As you look round, not done a bad job at all, really. Doesn't say that it's seasons ready or anything, so I'm not going to put seasons on here just in case. So I'm guessing it's not when it's using these olive trees and that sort of thing in here. So the olive plantation, or what I presume is olive plantation. So back into the bigger fields area here. So down beside the river again. So at least we've got running water in the correct place on here. So nice little touch that, having to drive through forwards on here. Just get the map bigger, so we've got some more sell points to find yet. So we'll have a look at the map in more detail in a moment. Just keeping it bigger so I can actually find my way around at the moment, without getting too lost. Which I know you guys would hate to see happen on a first look. Plenty of opportunity for ramping things off here if you go wrong. So we're trying to get up to the co-op at the top there. So I suppose we could go off road and just have a look around here, see a bit more. Being very careful for that reason. As I said, this map is interesting in the way it's laid out with hillsides and everything, but this is exactly what the Defender was intended for. So it gives you somewhere to look out. And you certainly won't be able to take shortcuts through other fields on here for that reason. You're likely to turn a vehicle over quite easily. But as for optimisation, well, I can't complain when it's keeping it around 60. It is just a nice small map. That's all you can say about it, really. This, I think, has to be the only tarmac piece of road on here. Let's get rid of that again now. So sell point there. Got another barn we can get to at the back here. We could use for storage. Another forage point there. And we come to the edge of the map up here. Nicely blocked with a tree. You can walk through it though, as you can see. So you haven't got a solid boundary on the outside. But again, if you keep away from it, you won't find that out. So certainly, I would say, ignoring the boundary side of things, this is a really nice little map. A little bit of work on the boundaries could be made into an even nicer map. We found maps on the in-game mod hub with more faults than this one has got. So back down to where the shop is now. Another well blocked roadway. So all the way around the map. So we get the PDA up now. There's the fields. As you can see, they've arranged from very, very small up here to the larger ones here and here. You see exactly what we own to start with. So 491 3/4,000 there, and for one of the little tiny ones like 15, 8,500 down there, 13, 70. So not bad at all really. You'd be able to work with this if you wanted to start from scratch on here. We don't own the animal farm, but if you do want that bit, you're looking at a good price there as it comes with buildings. But bear in mind you own the main farm. If you didn't want to start with that and want to start with that, you just sell that. That has no value around the outside to sell, so you won't gain anything by there. So heading into the shop, we have Fendt Fiat case we found, the 2 combines, 2 trailers, plough, cultivator, drill. It doesn't look like we actually missed anything. So there we are. Don't think there's any mods I missed putting in. If I did, it's accidental. But that is where we'll leave this review. So for now, I'll say thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you again in the next one. Goodbye for now.